Hello friends, welcome you in my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Mohammed Sirajul Akfazi. Today in this video, I am going to talk about organic structure. You know, there are over 100 elements in the periodic table. Many molecules contains well over 100 atoms. Paleotoxin, for example, a naturally occurring compounds with potential anti-cancer activity, contains 129 carbon atoms. You see this structure here is 129 carbon atoms and 221 hydrogen atoms, 54 oxygen atoms in this molecule, and 3 nitrogen atoms, only 3 nitrogen atoms. It's easy to see how chemical structure can display enormous variety, providing enough molecules to build even the most complicated living creatures. But how can we understand what seems like a recipe for confusions faced with the collections of atoms we call a molecule? How can we make sense of what we see? So, it will also teach you how to draw organic molecules in a way that conveys all the necessary information and none of the superfluous. So this is paleotoxin. Now you see how big this molecule. So friends, hydrocarbons, frameworks and functional groups. As we explained earlier, organic chemistry is the study of compounds that contains carbon. Nearly all organic compounds also contains hydrogen. Most also contains oxygen, nitrogen or other elements. Organic chemistry concerns itself with the way in which these atoms are bonded together into a stable molecular structure and the way in which these structures change in the course of chemical reactions. So some molecular structure you can see here. These molecules are also amino acids, the constituents of proteins. Look at the number of carbon atoms in each molecule and way they are bonded together. Even within this small class of molecules, there are a great variety of glycine, alanine have only 2 or 3 carbon atoms. Phenylalanine has 9. So look at this molecule, 2 carbon. This molecule contains 3 carbon and this molecule contains 9 carbon. So lysine has a chain of atoms, tryptophan has ring. This is the chain and this is tryptophan has one ring. Now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon, 6 carbon, how it is arranged. Now you see in the cycle, one hydrocycle and then arrangement of carbon. So in methionine, the atoms are arranged in a single chain. In leucine, the chain is branched. In proline, the chain bond bends back on itself to form a ring. Now, look at this molecule 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a carbon, but in between there is a sulfur. Again, see the arrangement of carbon. These are the arrangements. So, friends, the functional groups determine the way the molecules work both chemically and biologically. So you have this alanine functional group COOH groups, NH2 groups. Lysine has additional amino groups NH2, NH2 and carboxylic acid functional groups. And methionine also has a sulfide functional group. This is sulfide. Apart from COOH group is also there and amino groups. The hydrocarbon frameworks is made up of chains and ring of carbon atoms, and it acts as support for the functional groups. You see, this is a chain, this is the ring, this is the branched. You see, branch. Now drawing molecules. So be realistic. You see, this is the functional group carboxylic acid. The compound name is linoleic acid. How this double bond arrange, and then you see the carbon arrangements. Now these molecules you can also draw like that, and you can also draw like that, but this is more informative and very familiar. So this is the base representations. Now this is the crystal structure, so it is matching. You can see that chain of carbon atom is not linear but zigzag. Although our diagram is just a two-dimensional representation of this three-dimensional structure, it seems reasonable to draw it as a zigzag too. So this is the structure of linoleic acid. Now draw the chain of atom as zigzag. So this is the true representation of linoleic acid, and if you remove hydrogen, then you can represent like that. So the end of the line represents a carbon, this one. This is the double bonds, and every kink in the chain represent a carbon atom. This kink, this kink, this kink, this kink, and this hydrogen is shown because it is attached to an atom other than carbon, you see. So that's why we have shown here. All four bonds are shown to this carbon atom, so no hydrogen atom are implied. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the carbon atom. Now be clear. Try drawing some of amino acid represents these molecules, leucine, like this, like this, like this, and like this. You see, this is the leucine with the hydrogens. Now this hydrogen attached because this is attached with the nitrogen and oxygens. Now you can draw like that also, leucine. You can draw like that also, you can draw it. So this is the way of drawing. Now glycine, alanine, phenylalanine, proline, tryptophan, methionine, and lysine. So all compounds almost have COOH group, main functional groups, amino groups, and some compounds have extra amino groups, sulfides. Now structure diagram can modify to suit the occasions like this. You see, this is now representation of this. The same way you can represent, because if you write the NH2, then there is a confusion. Now it is clear this lone pair of electron approaching this hydrogen, and oxygen and hydrogen bond will break and forming water, and the situations become like that. So friends, hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.